The following podcast contains mature subject matter, adult themes, and may also contain profanity. You have been warned.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to The Absurd, a podcast of the absurd. All things absurd. How are you today, Mel?
I'm great, Rod. How are you?
I'm pretty okay myself, really.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. What's happening?
Like around here or in the world?
No, here.
It would take too long to do
Yeah.
the other. No, not too much here. It's been a pretty quiet day. Went for a nice walk today.
Did you?
Mm.
Where'd you go?
Around.
Around?
Yeah?
Did you stop for ice cream?
No. I have, though, you know what I have in my fridge? Or
Right.
my freezer, actually.
Go for it.
So I may have said before that I am a pretty huge fan
Don't say
of
it.
Chapman's ice cream.
Don't say mint chocolate chip,
I won't.
or I'm leaving.
Mint chocolate chip.
Is it?
No.
Oh.
Well, I just wanted to see if you'd leave. No. So I'm a big fan of Chapman's ice cream.
Yes.
Great corporate company
Sure is.
that treats their employees fantastically.
Okay.
And their ice cream is brilliant.
Yes.
And quite affordable. So I bought a 5-pack of their Yukon drumsticks.
Oh.
If you happen to listen to this in England, it's like the cornet, you know? That's what they call them. Anyway,
Is there anything inside the drumstick?
there
Like,
sure
is
is.
there caramel?
There isn't. The ones I bought the other week were caramel, and they were delicious.
That's my favorite.
This week I bought coffee flavored. Oh, dude.
Really?
Yeah, like you have to buy some because I'm not giving you one. It's not happening.
Wow. Didn't even offer me one.
No,
How's
but
that?
I didn't tease you either. I made it
No,
quite
now you're
clear
doing it.
that you're not getting one.
Okay.
But they're double dipped in milk chocolate. Yeah, like the top, not the bottom. But then there's milk chocolate lining the inside of the cone. It's everything you want to be.
Okay.
Really.
Everything you want to be.
I think so.
All right.
So, oh yeah,
Now I'm
ice
thinking
cream.
about ice cream. Right, you were going for a walk.
Yeah. No, I just went around the neighborhood. Like I followed the trail. Went down by the creek and talked to the ducks.
Did you? What'd they say?
Huh?
What'd they say?
They like the weather.
Yeah.
There's a bit too much garbage around for them because there's too many idiots in this building that don't pick up their own garbage.
Right.
Wankers. I hate that shit. Pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, otherwise they were pretty happy. There's a blue heron around too.
Is there?
Yeah.
Like here? The heck is it? Is it lost?
What do you mean?
They're not usually this.
What?
Are they?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's fish in the creek. That's what they eat is fish.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. So, anything new with you? Anything going on? You
Not really.
You had McNuggets today.
I did. That was a nice little treat.
What kind of sauce did you dip in? 'em?
Barbecue.
Ew. I haven't had those in decades, McNuggets.
When I was a kid, I used to get the honey.
Uh-huh.
It was so good.
Just honey, like regular,
Like
regular
the
straight honey?
Yeah, there's like a honey. I'm
Dijon?
assuming you can still buy it.
Yeah.
And it's like for dipping your nuggets. That was my go-to.
Never mind.
They were delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, very, very good.
Huh. I'm getting hungry.
No, yeah, I'm hungry. I'm going away this weekend. I have so much food bought for it. Can't wait.
Where are you going? I don't think you told me.
Bayfield area.
Oh, right.
No,
You gonna go swimming?
no,
Why?
that's dumb.
Are you kidding?
It's only going to be like 17 or 18 this weekend. So.
And
No, not doing it.
live on the edge.
I'll walk along the beach.
Oh, wow. How heroic.
I'll get up super early and go walking on the beach.
And will you have like a really long, like flowy, big shirt to walk along the beach?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'll get a video of my feet walking in the
Yeah,
water.
carrying a glass of, I don't know,
Coffee.
I was going to say Pinot or a Chablis.
Yeah, not at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, who am I talking to?
Okay, well,
No,
maybe
no,
I will.
just kidding.
But mimosa.
I had one of those yesterday.
Did ya?
Went out for breakfast with my friend, and she's like, "You gonna help me celebrate?" And she's like, "Would you like a mimosa?" I'm like, "Well, I wasn't gonna drink anything." And she's like, "Oh, come on, have one." I'm like, "I don't really want one." She's like, "Well, I'm not gonna get one." I'm like,
Guess I have to
"Nice
get
peer
one.
pressure." Yeah, at this age, I'm still getting peer pressure, for Christ's sake. It was really good, though. And it was freshly squeezed orange juice.
Where'd you go? Can you tell me?
Yeah. I will endorse these guys because they're awesome.
Okay.
Corner Kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Their food is fantastic.
Never been there.
It was a 40-minute wait to get in. We still waited. That's how good it is.
Really? Do
Yeet.
they have Eggs Benedict?
Of course they do. That's what she got.
I love Eggs Benedict.
They have about 5 different kinds of Eggs Benedict.
But it's all the hollandaise sauce.
Yeah.
Can't do good hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise. That was terrible.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Anyway,
Anyway.
the mimosa was fantastic.
Great.
I had classic breakfast.
Did you?
Mhm.
Boring.
Bored. Shut up. Okay, so I have a little segment here that I've dubbed Short and Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
All right.
It's short because it doesn't take very long, and it's stupid because it's really stupid.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So I was
hold my
on
breath.
Reddit the other day, yesterday I think, and I can really only view now as
Why's that, Rod?
can't tell you. Yeah, I don't have a Reddit account. I never will again. Yeah, but anyway, so that somebody had posted in one of the subreddits, what are like the most bizarre or disturbing subreddits? Okay. There was lots in there. Obviously, the majority had to do with sex or gore, you know, which you expect those. You've been around the internet as long as we have,
Right.
you know. Anyways, though, the one that I thought was really muffed up, you know, the medication Benadryl
Yes.
people take for
Allergies?
allergies,
Yeah.
colds. It's an antihistamine, right? It's an antihistamine and sedative mainly used to treat allergies, insomnia, and symptoms of the common cold. It is also less commonly used for tremors in Parkinson's. And it's also an anti-nauseant, you know, like Gravel. It is taken by mouth, injected into a vein, injected into a muscle, or applied to the skin. Maximal effect is typically around 2 hours after a dose, and effects can last for up to 7 hours. This subreddit is called DPH. It is the non-brand name of the med for Benadryl. I don't remember what it's called. Don't ask me.
What's it called?
And it was too hard to pronounce anyway. So this is a subreddit for people who trip on high doses of Benadryl,
Oh, dear.
which at such doses it acts as a deliriant. Right?
Okay.
It's acutely cardiotoxic and can kill you in these dose levels.
Okay.
And long term, it's neurotoxic. So the first one is obviously to your cardiovascular, it's toxic. Next one is to your brain,
Okay.
right? And can cause cognitive decline and dementia. Now, if you think, well, okay, that's a pretty high price to pay for getting high, right? Except the trips are almost universally horrifying in nature.
Okay.
Common themes are like insects and shadow people.
Ugh.
Right.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't like either one of those.
And most of the users are kids doing it for self-harm or fueling an addiction.
Oh, boy.
Like,
How much would you have to take for this?
I don't know. Good question. I don't really actually want to know.
No. No, nothing about that is enticing.
Like if you know, you want to get into some grass or some shrooms, have at it.
Sure.
It's not going to kill you.
No.
You can't take enough to kill you.
It's,
You might wish you would die if you took too many mushrooms.
sometimes you feel like your heart's going to stop.
Right. But it's not going to kill you.
Right.
Who the hell decides, you know what, I would love nothing more than to be terrified for 4 or 5 hours. That's what I want. I want to be scared out of my fucking mind so I have a psychotic break, possibly, while at the same time potentially causing my heart to stop or ultimately get dementia. What the hell is the thought process on
What's
that?
the upside here?
Yeah, like, where's the high? Like, Meth, terrible, hideous drug, but it makes you feel good.
Right.
I don't, therefore, think people should use it,
Right.
but I kind of get it.
Sure. Yeah.
What the fuck is the escapism in being terrified of insects and shadow people? Sounds dreadful to me.
I don't want anything to do with that.
No, I want everything, nothing to do with it.
Everything, nothing.
Right. You know what that means. Anyway, that's my short and stupid. So if you're out there, you're probably not listening to this podcast. Let's take a break. You're probably not listening to this podcast if you're out there, doing lots of Benadryl. But if you are, stop it, man. Seriously.
Yeah,
No, take a look.
Yeah,
Get some help. Right. On to something hopefully less grim.
Well,
What do you have for
I
us?
have one that's pretty interesting.
Let's hear it.
Husband finds out that his new quote-unquote wife is actually a male scammer trying to steal his assets.
Yikes. Annoying. Very annoying.
So, a man has been charged with fraud after scamming another man into marrying him while disguised as a woman. The scammer allegedly had plans to steal the man's family assets. So I'm assuming this guy had money or something.
Oh, yeah, to some extent.
It was first reported by the South China Morning Post. An Indonesian man referred to by the name AK, maybe he didn't want to give his real name,
I wouldn't.
had been dating Adina Kaza for a full year before deciding to get married.
Okay.
The report states that none of Kaza's family was at the wedding due to claims that she had no family left.
Mm-hmm.
AK's new wife allegedly withheld intimacy and refused to speak with the man's family. Kaza also continued to wear their traditional Muslim attire that covered their entire face after getting married and moving in with each other, leaving AK wondering what actually was going on.
Well, hold it. So AK hadn't even seen her face?
No. Because
Okay.
if she's wearing the traditional Muslim attire, it's just your eyes, right?
But even at home, you said she was wearing
yeah, always wearing it.
it. Okay, go on.
After deciding to investigate things further, just 12 days later, AK found Kaza's family and learned that they had no idea their son was in a relationship, let alone married. According to the report, Kaza has been arrested and detained on fraud charges. While in custody, the wife revealed to police that he intended to marry AK and steal his family's assets. Police also noted that the man genuinely resembled a woman, especially wearing makeup, and speculated that although he had dated women in the past, Kaza may have enjoyed impersonating a woman while dating men. Luckily, the report states that the couple never filed to make their marriage official. If found guilty on all charges of fraud, Kaza could face up to 4 years in prison.
Wow.
So there you go.
So, okay, so they were never intimate,
No.
right? And,
Like voice? That was another question. Like
Yeah.
what was the voice? I mean, could you do a female voice?
could I?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not.
No?
No. You want me to try?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? That's all I got, dude. I didn't put my heart into it.
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well,
So
wait.
I think of
Hi,
those
Elena.
things. I think of those things. Just like it. So, yeah.
But, yeah, so they were never intimate. So, I mean, I guess that's in keeping with Muslim practices.
Right.
Which you have to wonder is pretending to be a woman so you can steal. That doesn't sound like it's within Muslim practices. Sounds like it would be frowned upon, I should think.
Right.
But what was the plan? So, no intimacy because they're not married. Okay, fine, whatever.
Okay.
But now that they're married, surely AK wants a little...
Yeah.
Well, the jig's going to be up, among other things, isn't it?
You
Oh,
would think.
I see. You have a penis.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Like they were dating for a full year.
Yeah.
A full year. And there was no,
Well,
I don't know.
was there an
mean-
Adam's apple involved in?
Well, I guess if you're covered.
But
you
wouldn't
wouldn't
that be
see
a
that.
giveaway? Like if you were, if Kaza, is that the name?
Mm-hmm.
If he was over at AK's, why would Kaza continue to wear the face thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
It doesn't sound like a burqa. Well, it's not a hijab. It's got to be.
I don't know the traditional Muslim.
But you're going to
attire,
get...
but
The thinking was,
like-
I'm going to get all these assets because I'm married to him.
yeah,
Okay.
like how was he going to get all these assets?
Well, I'd have to wonder, too.
No, I have no idea.
Doesn't sound like a very well thought plan.
I don't think it was.
But it sounds like Kazaa has
Kazaa.
4 years to think about it.
Kazaa.
I'd be pretty disappointed if I was AK. But
Yeah.
I'd also
probably.
feel like a bit of an idiot, too. I'm not going to lie.
Well, you know, and yeah, yeah, it's an interesting one of how he got away with all of that. But,
Yeah.
I mean, well done.
I guess.
Well done.
Well, it didn't work out,
It
though, did
didn't work out,
Right,
but well
so-
done.
so,
I mean, you know, did it for a year. And then I guess after, like you said, you know, they wanted to get freaky in the sheets and
Freaky and
still didn't want to do it. So yeah, I
Cheeky.
question.
Hey, Melina. Sorry. Mel,
Yes,
do you like beer?
I love beer.
I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to try interesting new beers?
I don't know.
No. Like if you were at your preferred place and
Uh-huh.
they're like, hey, we got this new beer, you should try it.
Yeah,
Would you try it?
100%.
Okay, because scientists in Wales,
Okay.
not Wales or something, but in the semi-sovereign nation that is Wales,
Uh-huh.
okay, they've made a beer from killer bees.
Ooh, my favorite.
Killer bee beer?
Yeah.
So scientists from Cardiff University have used brewer's yeast that resides in the gut microbiome of killer honeybees in Namibia, which is in Africa, and applied it to develop a unique craft beer.
In the guts, did you say?
Yeah, like in the bee guts. We're working with tiny tools.
I was gonna say that's a lot of work for
Cardiff
like,
microbiologists.
Is it like one beer per glass? One beer.
No,
one
no,
bee
no,
per
no,
glass?
no.
Just mix it in.
Yeah, no. Stand by for a minute, all right? Put your listening to on.
Okay, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. The Cardiff microbiologists originally visited Namibia as part of a project that unites Cardiff University and the University of Namibia for sustainable environmental development when the scientists became interested in the African honeybee, also known as the killer bee. The beer has been developed by a group of scientists working at Cardiff University at the School of Pharmaceutical Sciences. The PharmaBees project is exploring how the pollination of certain plants could lead to the development of drugs to treat superbugs and antibiotic resistance. As you know, more and more viruses, our antibiotics aren't doing anything
Right.
because people either overuse them for reasons they shouldn't,
Uh-huh.
or they're like, oh, I'm feeling better, I won't finish it.
Uh-huh.
They are feeling better, but now that virus is still around and goes, aha. Now they've built, and you've given it time to build up
Yeah.
the ways to fight it. Now that antibiotic is useless. And we haven't developed any new ones for decades. The project has placed numerous beehives around Cardiff University, as well as specific plants to encourage the production of super honey and aid the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences superbug research. The killer beer aims to combine scientific understanding of microbiology and Cardiff's research into bee-related products to produce something unique. The scientists are now looking for a brewer to collaborate with to bring the killer bee beer to market, with proceeds helping to support bee research in Wales. By using brewer's yeast from bees that have died naturally, we can not only produce a beer that draws attention to, as well as funds, research like this, but also broadens the understanding of bees at a microbiological level, Professor Bale said. Our killer bee beer is a fun side project to our wider pharma bee studies. I like saying pharma bees. Mm-hmm. Our research into bees is uncovering how honey, beeswax, and other bee bioproducts can play a role in solving some of the world's biggest challenges, including tackling antibiotic resistance and superbugs. So that's killer bee beer.
Wow.
So, yeah, no, they don't need all the yeast just from the bees.
Right.
but they extract it and then derive more yeast from it. I'd try it
I mean, I tried.
in a heartbeat.
Yeah, sure.
So
why not?
apparently this is the buzz of the town.
Okay.
Ah,
Womp womp.
killer bees scare me though.
Well, they should.
Should they?
Yeah.
Because it's weird. Because there was movies like in the 70s like about killer bees,
Yeah.
and because they were brought over to Brazil, and then some did in fact escape, like 25 hives or something, and they started breeding with the local populations of bees, but making them killer bees because they're such a dominant species. So they were moving north, and they should have been here long ago. They're supposed to be.
What, didn't they call them murder bees or something?
No, that's hornets. That's murder hornets.
Oh.
Those are from Asia.
Oh.
Those
yeah.
are fucking huge.
Ugh.
Yeah, I want
Ugh.
no part of that.
No.
Like, I'll just cry and wet myself if I see some of those. You know? You think I'm kidding? Kidding me?
No.
I'll be
no,
sucking
I'd
my
like to
thumb,
see
too.
that. I'd
Oh,
like to
while
see
you're
that.
there, you're going to see the murder hornets.
No, I'm gonna be in like a cage.
A cage, yeah,
Yeah.
because they can't fly between bars.
No, I
How
wasn't
big do you
thinking
think
a
they
bar
are?
cage. I was thinking like a box cage.
A box, good. Is it airtight?
I don't know.
God, I hope so. Well, if you're gonna laugh at me getting attacked by murder hornets, you can go the hell out too. Damn straight. So yeah.
Okay, well,
What about you?
Get on it. Let's call some breweries.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep my ear on this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, one of the stories you had talked about earlier,
Yes.
that Mike Tyson and not Jake the Snake.
Jake Paul.
That's it. So it got
Yeah.
canceled, eh?
Yes, I heard about that.
So I don't even know if they've rescheduled.
It just says till the fall.
Yeah, because Mike Tyson, what did he was sick. It was pretty.
Ulcer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He was on a flight and he had some sort of medical emergency, is what they said, and it turned out to be an ulcer.
I heard he bit the co-pilot's ear off
Yeah, did he?
on the plane.
Probably.
Yeah. No, that didn't happen. But yeah, so we'll keep you posted on that as we move forward.
I was getting excited. I'm like, ooh, it's coming up, and womp womp.
So yeah, you got another story for us?
Yeah, I do.
Lay it on me.
Did you hear of this one story about a man with the suspended license that joined his court call or his court case
Right.
by Zoom
Okay.
while he was driving?
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
It was like all over social media, but man, did I laugh when I watched the video because he was just dumbfounded at what was happening.
The driver or the judge?
Well, both.
Well, yeah.
Both,
like,
really.
How dumb can you be? Okay, you're being busted for cocaine possession. Well, let me just do a couple more bumps here, Your Honor.
Goodness.
Anyway, yeah, go on.
Yeah, so this is in Michigan.
Okay.
And Ann Arbor, I guess is the place.
Yep.
The judge, he couldn't contain his shock during a case regarding a man's suspended license when the man joined the hearing via Zoom while driving. The court footage, which is hysterical,
Yes, it is.
shows Judge Cedric Simpson's dumbfounded reaction as the defendant, Corey Harris, joined the court hearing from the driver's seat. The hearing happened 2 weeks ago in Ann Arbor. Harris was involved in a case for driving with a suspended license. On May 15th, he attended the court hearing, but he was behind the wheel. The judge said, "Mr. Harris, are you driving?" And he says, "Actually, I'm just pulling into my doctor's office. Give me 1 second. I'm parking right now."
Under suspension.
Under suspension.
Which is,
Yeah, which is the whole point of this court call.
Yep.
Simpson couldn't contain himself. He dropped his pen and then rested his head on his hand as he asked the question everyone needed to know. He said, "Wait, what are you doing?" The judge was astonished as the man with suspended license, he's joining while on Zoom, or joined Zoom while driving. The judge was dumbfounded, and he wasn't sure how to react to it all. Harris's public defender then asked the case to be adjourned, but Simpson wasn't having any of it, which was
Obviously. Yeah,
the
nice
perfect
try.
answer.
Yeah.
And so he says, "Okay, so maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended case, and he was just driving, and he didn't have a license. And Harris just looks at the camera and he just goes, like, oh no.
Yeah, well, what so it didn't occur to you before then?
Yeah. And then his public defender responds, "That is correct, Your Honor." And hearing her response in the video was awesome.
Yes.
Because she was just like,
What am I going to do?
what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
The judge revoked Harris's bond, and he was ordered to turn himself into the county jail that evening. I don't even know why he would do that, the judge says. He has until 6 p.m. that night to turn himself in, and he would be held without bond. And Harris threw his head back and went, "Oh my God." Like it was some big shock.
Oh, so when he did that, was it more like, I can't believe I'm an idiot, or more like, I can't believe I have to do this?
It's probably more that.
Like, what were you thinking? Oh my, well, you obviously not. Good on the judge, though.
Yeah,
Like,
I
for
know.
not, deferring the case over. No, buddy, you have your chance. Here it is, and you just fucked it.
His defense attorney told Fox News that she strives to live in a world where people are not jailed for non-violent offenses.
Yeah, which
That's stupidity.
I would agree with that for the most part.
Well, sure.
You know.
Well, depending on what it is, of course.
Well,
But
yeah.
that's just dumb. He should be jailed just for being dumb.
Well,
His next court case is June the 5th. When's
I know.
that?
That's
Is that
actually
Thursday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, we should
I wonder
follow
if there's
up on that.
another video.
Well, it won't be hard to
Oh, he'll
follow.
be in jail though, right? Because he's being held without bond.
Right.
So.
But it won't be hard to find out the result of that. I mean, you can. You'll have to might have to do some digging. Because
Probably not, because
whatever
the story went everywhere.
True, but whatever the outcome is, it's going to be a whole lot less surprising than this. But if you go to wherever this was reported, whatever Ann Arbor newspaper or TV channel, go to their site on Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
It'll be there.
Oh,
Man, what a bonehead.
it's so funny. It is so funny.
But I kind of like that the guy, he wasn't combative
No,
with the judge.
But he was completely dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Like, he was just like, what?
I'd love to know what he was thinking.
I know, me too. I hope someone interviews him or something at some point in time.
If I was him, I wouldn't. I'd just put my head down and do whatever I gotta do to get past all of this, man. You kidding me? Wow.
Anyway.
Hey, do you like bears?
Well, maybe.
Well,
Not like up close and personal.
they're cool to look at, though.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch.
We used to go watch them when I lived out east.
Mm-hmm.
We'd go
The dump.
We would go to the dump
Right.
and watch the bears.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know.
our source of entertainment.
It's something of a Canadian, or at least a northern thing.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to be that far north here. There's not really any bears left around here, but you don't have to go very far north to find bears.
It's true.
And where I lived up north, they would wander through town, and they didn't want any trouble.
Black bears will leave you alone for the most part.
Yeah, as long as you don't
Poke them with a stick.
or accidentally corner them or get near their young in the
Yes.
spring. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't recommend.
when I was teaching up there, I actually had to take a seminar on what to do if a bear came into the playground, like at recess or lunchtime. And it wasn't a big deal because we had like kindergartens and JKs, junior kindergartens, all of whom I could outrun. Right? So I didn't really see the bears as
Push
a
them
problem.
over.
Like I'd get to the school before they would. But no, it was what to do if a bear like challenges you.
Okay.
And they will run at you. And you're supposed to hold your ground.
Right.
Just stand there.
Right.
They're not going to run you over. They're going to stop short. But if you turn and run, it's on. Right? And you're going to lose. They're going to catch
That's a hard
you.
thing to do, though.
Damn straight, because that goes
A
against
hard
every
thing.
instinct.
Of course.
But you take your coat up
Make yourself as big as possible or
and
something. Yeah.
that's right.
Which
and
you wouldn't have a problem with that.
whatever, I'd still be
like,
doing it. Yeah, the bear would be like, I don't see her. And be loud. Don't step towards them.
Right.
Don't challenge them. Don't look them in the eye. Right? But no, they don't. Black bears, unless it's a really weird rogue bear, they don't see us as food.
Right.
Right? I mean, we're big. We're big animals, humans. And, and if you do get into it with particularly a black bear, get down and bring your knees up to your chest and wrap your hands around the back of your neck and bring your elbows tight to the side. So you're covering like your groin and your neck, because those are obviously vulnerable places.
Right.
But there's the old saying, if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white, good night. Because polar bears are not doing shit.
Yeah.
They do see us as food.
Of course they
Right.
do. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see
They're
one of those.
bastards. Like they're
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
They're the largest land predator on Earth.
Mhm.
But I don't want any part of them.
I don't.
They scare me.
Yep.
Anyway.
I would just hold the Coke bottles and... Is that the commercial? Is it Coke?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Coke. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing one of a meme of that, except it showed Santa's sleigh and the reindeers, but Santa and all the reindeer are torn apart. Right? With the polar bears hanging around drinking Coke. It was a little dark. But, so here's a story about a black bear.
Okay.
Okay? And one of my favorite bands.
Okay.
Black Sabbath's music is not good for getting a bear out of a tree. If you've ever got... Okay, now I got to point out this article. It was written in a metal magazine.
Okay.
It's awesome, right? So nobody's trying to be overly pretentious in this article, as you will see. If you've ever got a bear on your property that you need to get rid, don't bother blasting Black Sabbath. It doesn't work. At least that's a conclusion rangers with Colorado Parks and Wildlife came to recently. According to Fox Weather, rangers resorted to blasting Black Sabbath's 1970 hit Iron Man at a bear stuck in a tree in a Golden, Colorado neighborhood near the Colorado School of Mines. The usage of heavy metal came after rangers tried flying a drone near the animal to get it moving, which obviously didn't work. While slightly annoyed by the drone, we decided to use music blasted at the bear, said one of the rangers. Though perhaps even better, one onlooker quipped, "Now, if he starts banging his head, we've got a problem." And don't worry, the bear eventually came down once most of the humans were gone and wandered off, probably to the nearest record store and dispensary, where it grabbed some old Black Sabbath and a bag of edibles. That bear is cool as fuck now. That's it.
Wow.
I don't know.
So next time I'm being attacked by a bear, noted.
Yeah, but Iron Man's probably not their best song in my opinion. I'll give you some other suggestions on songs that'll work.
All right, like
Yeah.
In Sync or something.
By Black
bye,
Sabbath.
bye. No, that won't work.
No,
I
the
got
bear
the right
will
band, right? I think I
kill you on general principle. It won't even eat you.
Yeah.
It'll just smack you.
Smack me. Yeah.
But it's kind of a happy ending.
Yeah.
No one was harmed. The bear did its thing.
Got to listen to some music.
Yeah, man. I like bears. Bears are pretty chill. Except when they're not, then...
Except when they're not.
Yeah, I don't... Go away.
Yeah, no.
You got anything else?
No.
No,
I
eh?
think we're out of time for today.
Don't you dare.
What?
Time is but a human construct.
God. Anyway.
Right. So, I am going to go have my dinner soon.
All right.
I'm incredibly peckish.
Yeah. Okay.
I did have a really good peach scone today, though.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. It is something.
Yeah. Okay. I had nuggets.
You should see your doctor.
What?
You should see your doctor. Maybe they can freeze them off. Yeah, so anything else?
No, that's it.
No, okay.
But, if you guys want to check us out on social media, please do. On Instagram at _absurd_podcast. You can check us out there. Or Facebook at The Absurd. Just look for the weird lady with the dress on with the bag on her head. It's not me.
Apparently it's not Mel.
It's not me.
I'll confirm that.
Yeah, so shoot us a DM anytime. Give us a shout out if you want to say hi. If you have any story suggestions you'd like to hear, let us know.
Totally. Or if you've had anything weird, and absurd that has happened to you that you'd like to share, by all means, send us in a DM. Or did you give the email? I don't think you did.
No, I didn't.
Send us a DM and we'll give you the email.
Yeah.
And then you can let us know if you have something that you'd like to share with us, something that's your own experience. We'll use as much or as little information as you want us to use.
Yeah.
You know?
Of course.
And so if you're listening to us on Amazon Music or Spotify, whatever your preferred platform is, please follow us. And we do ask you kindly that you give us a 5-star review. That helps us rise up in the search results. And Mel and I, we really like doing this, don't we, Mel?
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah. So we want to keep doing it. So please follow us and spread the word.
Yes.
Let people
Tell
know,
everybody.
eh? Power to the people, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that means.
I don't know. Don't say that or they won't.
Maybe they will.
Well, yeah, anyway.
All right. So, anything else, Mel?
That's it. That's all we got.
All right. Well, take care, everyone.
Until next time.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Absurd Podcast is written, produced, and recorded by Rod and Mel. Music by Audionautics.com.